Hello. Hey people! How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Like, it feels like ages. It feels like blooming ages. How is everyone doing? Right, that music is going to get loud. Chill out, music. I see you going. How's everyone doing? I've got to remember how everything works. How'd you do this whole deal again? I don't remember any of this. Is it just me? Like, every time I have holiday, I always come back and I'm like, my brain just does not work. How is everyone doing? Hey Nadine, how you doing? The birthday girl is in the chat. Hey Lindsay. Hey Razzle, how you doing? Hey Barney, welcome. Weston, how you doing? Yeah, I've missed all you peeps as well. I mean, obviously I've had a lovely holiday. But yes, I have missed this. I have weirdly missed the missed the streams. Hey Frankie, how you doing, buddy? I have missed the streams and I have missed doing the stuff and things. It's been very strange. I guess it's just not. I don't know if my girlfriend's just had me just chatting at her the whole time. Just like, I'm usually talking to people all the time. I'm usually talking to people all the time. Maybe she's just been like, but then it's weird because she actually speaks back. She doesn't like typing the message back, which is what I have got a weird thing on my screen for some reason. Hold on, something weird's going on. I've got a little thing on my screen. Go away, little thing. How has everyone been anyway? How has everyone been? I hope it's been good. Things are very exciting. Things seem to be progressing in the luxury flipper world. Not that I've seen anything more, but that little teaser that got shared out the other day looked pretty cool with the choice. In fact, let me actually find that because there was something I wanted to look at with that. Hold on, I've just seen it again. I know that Nadine, you shared it on the Facebook, didn't you? We might just start off the stream by having a little look at this. Let me know if the sound and everything's alright, guys, because obviously it's been a week, so everything potentially has changed itself. Right, I'm going to drag this over. Yeah, I can do this. I have these powers. So, let's have a look at this quickly. So this is really cool. This is, well, a few things that are really good about this is this is a good idea. This whole House of Pets in its own Facebook group thing is a really good idea because they've clearly learned their lessons from the fact that everybody being in the same social media platforms is not a good idea. So this is a smart idea, and if you haven't seen this, this is actually about the Pets DLC from next year. But I saw this. Let's have a little look at this. And not loads to see here. It's actually, can that get bigger? I can't remember if that gets bigger. I feel like I've seen this somewhere else. You guys are probably not seeing that all that well. I've got this little weird thing as well. Go away, little weird thing. There we go. I can't remember if I can see this bigger. I feel like I've seen this bigger somewhere. But yeah, so it's showing you like a couple of different things. But actually the thing that's kind of interesting about this, if you can just about make it out, is that this beautiful backdrop here. That looks super cool. That was what most excited me. Anyway, right, let's get back to the House of Stuff and Things. Right, so I have said in the title that it's time to buy a new house. I feel like it's time. Sound is great, all good so far, awesome. So yeah, we had just finished which one did we finish? We just finished the bunker house, which I've now moved the office to, haven't I? So I think we're going to sell the semi-detached house, and at the moment we're going to keep hold of the whatever the island thing is, the doodler thing. I want to see the British town. You'll have to wait till tomorrow. Hopefully it still hasn't peeled all off tomorrow. No, it's actually not too bad. I'm one of those annoying people that does get like that bit of tan will probably stay with me for the rest of the year. You're going on holiday this summer? Awesome. Holidays epic. That was my first week away. Obviously, it was only a UK break because the rules haven't changed and stuff yet. And I think next week in the UK, you're allowed to go and do. Oh, I can't remember. Something changes next week. Oh, you're allowed to like stay. Basically, in the UK next week, we're allowed to hug, which is the big thing. Everyone's like, "Oh, my friends and my family, I'll be able to hug them again." But yeah, so we went to the south coast of the UK, basically, or the southwest corner to Devon. It's not Windburn. How very dare you? No, it was actually like really weird because it was super warm, and then classic kind of Devon and Cornwall weather. I think really just it was like super warm and then just chucking it down with rain. It's not Windburn. Yeah, semi-detached house I think is probably time for it to go. So let's say goodbye to this one. You can do indoor visits with family for Monday. That's right. Yeah, that's a big difference, isn't it? That makes such a big difference. Not having to sit outside people's houses and things. It's hilarious how there is a guidance on how to hug. Yeah, I know. Well, it's just the nature of the thing, isn't it, I guess? But positive terms, anyway. Positive progression. Hopefully the world is in a better place with it all. Right, so let's say one last goodbye to this place. I'm alright with letting go of this now, actually, because I think I prefer the new gaff. I'm getting some weird texture glitches today. I had it on Planet Zoo earlier, but yeah, getting some weird things. We'll look at our fuzzy pictures as well that always disappear. It just looks a bit grainy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but everything looks a bit grainy to me. But at least everything isn't kind of reflective blue. Glad to have. Nice one, dude. Thank you very much. I'm good to be back, as I said. Apologies, I came. As I said, if you missed the updates in the Discord, I came back unfortunately with a little bit of food poisoning, which we'll just say was eventful. But it's my own fault. I got carried away in the Barbie beach life and had a bowl of mussels. And I think was probably just not quite as diligent as I should have been in making sure that I wasn't eating the ones with broken shells and stuff. I think it was that. And we had like 2 or 3 days when it was all fine. And then we got home. In fact, we went for a walk on the last day home. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this. When we went for a walk on the last day home, and about an hour around that walk, I went, I need to get back to the toilet. It was fine. Everything was fine. During lockdown and contact restriction, Belgium advised their people to masturbate as much as possible. Is that for real? Is that for real? If that is, please do share news articles. Please do share news articles on the Discord. Right, so let's sell this place up. I guess we probably should put it up for the garden. I never know which one to do, guys. Which one do you reckon? Let's have a read. I never really pay that much attention to this, but I should do. It was in the newspaper. Brilliant. It should be practical and easy. So, American Garden. I found it the backyard serves as a relaxing place. It usually features a patio or gazebo. Don't have a swimming pool. It's not this one. Maybe modern? Yeah. Well, English just looks like it's got... There's loose natural layout, flower beds with blooming, colourful... Blooming? I'm sure that's not supposed to be Cockney blooming. Blooming. Flower beds with blooming, colourful perennials and naturally shaped bushes are dominant. But also no shortage of romantic corners with benches and sweet-smelling roses. I guess we do have the little nook at the front. The walls are usually overgrown with vines. The walls and paths are made out of brick or stone. Hey elephant, how you doing? So that is a possible, isn't it? What about modern? It's very often treated as another room. Comfortable furniture and elegant geometric forms. That's a possible. There's not much to it. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. We're about to sell the semi-detached house. Decided we have too many properties on the go. We're getting a new one. Gonna get a new one. My plan is we need to choose a small. Let's just have a quick look at this, like garden-wise. There's not that much to this, is there? Like empty spaces. Is it me, or does the sky look really weirdly blue? Does it always look like that? It looks really blue up there. I think probably English or modern, but I guess we'll go with English. Right. Oh, we got bugger all for equipment. Will you make a live stream of Prehistoric Kingdom? At the moment, I'm kind of waiting for them to do some more to it. I think as soon as beta comes along, I'm going to be jumping all over it. The biggest frustration at the moment, Elephant, to be honest, and it's kind of just the way I play, is the building system is still, it's just got a few little things, you know, like the not being able to undo. It just makes it a little bit frustrating. And because I'm such a kind of tinkerer, definitely after beta I'll be definitely playing. Are you over your muscle episode? Yeah, I'm still a little bit tired because I didn't eat anything for like 48 hours pretty much, but I am better now. So the house has increased by 17.5%. Is that good? I don't know. I guess that's bonus. That's all bonus. Right, who wants it? I always feel like this bit should have that dude out of Thingy Wars or whatever it's called. Storage Wars. Right, so house price 99. So we bought it for just shy of 100,000. Renovation cost 4,000. I never understand this. What is that? £4,810.47. So is that in like paint and plaster? Furniture bought. We made 23 grand. This has never made sense. None of this has ever made sense. We ended up with 60 grand profit. Yay! We made 23 grand out of the thing. Who wants to come? It's always the Smoths. It's always the Smoths that buy my houses. I think you can put your hand in your pocket for a bit more than that, Smoths. Stingy Smoths. Shall we go 10 grand? Is that too much? Let's see if we can get another 10 G's out of them. Your offer is too low. Oh, whenever that happens, I always feel like I should have gone more. You posted something in the House Super Discord. Alright, I'll have to look at that later. It looks like you've posted the actual thing. I'm too slow. I should have done more. I never ask for enough. Oh well. So we made 72 grand profit. That's still pretty decent. Love the pic of your holiday. It's a beautiful place, and the cake. Yeah, it was really lovely. It was really beautiful. Right, so I'm a little bit croaky. I'm a bit out of practice, I think. What is this supposed to be showing me before and after pictures? Because it's not at all. What are these pictures? These are not before and after pictures. These are pictures of me doing it, aren't they? That was rubbish. That was rubbish. That weren't before and after. Maybe that's because I've moved it from being my office or something. I wonder if it changes it when you move it from being your office to being a house again. But that's not right, is it? Right, I think we're going to go back to one of the HGTV houses. I started saying this and then I stopped. But obviously with, in theory, Luxury House Flipper just a few weeks away, in theory, I'm wondering what we should do in terms of new houses, because as you all know, I'm not the fastest of flipper in the town. So I'm wondering if we just try and get something small. Thanks for that, outside. Yeah, I'm wondering if we just get something small and then we... I'm trying to find the laptop. Where do I put the laptop? Where have I put the laptop? Surely it's here somewhere. Did I leave it out in the garden? I like this house, and I think that's always the thing. If the thing that I've replaced, like if the next house is always better, which tends to always be the case, doesn't it? The next house you do is always better than the previous one. Then I'm all right with selling the old one. Oh, maybe it's down in the bunker. Yeah, so I'm wondering what house we should do. I kind of want to go back to one of the HGTV houses, to be honest. Laptop is in the office. Oh, is it? I didn't see it in there. Must just have been blind. So I haven't snaffled any new... I've just realised another desktop sounds are on. I haven't snaffled any new mods this week. Oh, it is there. Stupid. Right. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. So let's have a looky. So we're going to keep this as our office one. We'll come back to that one and finish that fairly soon. Just not today, because I can't be bothered. It's basically done, that one. We've got 304,000. Hey Dennis, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, buddy. So Hacker's Loft I must have done on a different profile. I think I did Hacker's Loft on the recording profile. So I would like to do a HGTV one. So choices are, peeps, the Stilt House, Family Beach House. I don't remember some of these. House at Azure Shore. That one looks huge. What's the one with the mezzanine, guys? I can't remember which one is the one with the mezzanine. I don't remember some of these. It feels like it's been ages. We're definitely not doing the house on the moon today. Maybe at some point we'll do it, but what do we all think? So with the choices are House at the Azure Shore, which I feel like I've done before. Accountant's House, Family Beach House, Century Old House, and that's it. Oh, an Old Lady's House. Mezzanine is the like... Oh, Razzle's saying that's the Azure Shore one. Mezzanine is, you know, when you've got like an open... So like the first floor is like open. Sort of overlooking the living room. So you've got like a double height living space. What do you all think? Is all sure we could do? Lisa's saying old lady's house. Old lady's house is going to be small, isn't it? So old lady's house is the one that you guys did in the retro thing, isn't it? Where is old lady's house gone? Let's have a look at some of these again. Everybody's saying different ones. I'll tell you what, as soon as it's her birthday, Lindsay, if you're still there, do you want to choose which one you want us to do next? Let's have a look at where's the old lady's one? I can't find the bloody thing. Is it right at the top? Oh, it's up here. Traditional house with a nice chimney in a calm neighbourhood. This is cheap. Lindsay might not be there. Consensus at the moment seems to be... There we go. She was there. Cool. Right, so we'll go with old lady house. Yeah. Cool. Well, we'll get to the others anyway, but we'll do this one. Yeah, I thought it was one of the ones that... I thought it was the one you guys did for the retro. This is always nice to start a new house after I haven't played for a while as well, because then I just get to chat and things and have a little look around. It's such a massive garden. Can we do some extension-y thing here? Oh, we've got to kill the moles first. Bash his brains out. Come here, Moldykins. Bash his brains out! Quick! Get the flamethrower on him! Oh, he went inside! He's taken up residence. He's gone inside somewhere. Anyway, yeah, look at this massive garden. This is insane. This is insanely huge. Notice all that. See that thing? This is what I was talking about earlier. Can you guys see that? If you look at this, look at the house. I'm getting this weird texture glitch thing. I don't know if you see that, but there's like stripes moving down the side of the house for me. It's been happening all day today. Various different games. Right, let's go and check this place out then. But maybe we can do some sort of extension thing on the back. Ooh, it's lovely. It's gorgeous. My favourite thing is to delete all of the stuff. Sell all of the things. Shut up, people. I'm not even listening to you. Open? Is there magic? No. Oh, those things are horrible. I actually quite like the door, and I don't think you can buy that door, can you? We might just keep that. See if we can do something jazzy with that door. Because I don't think you can buy that door. I don't think you can buy that mirror either, but that is unfortunately minging. Can we clean it? That's why she sold it. Garden too much for it. Yeah, probably right. The maintenance. She just couldn't keep up with the maintenance. Too many bloody moles. Oh, look at this tiny little room. Oh no, this is going to be horrific. What am I going to do in this little room? You can buy the door, but not with the old wood. Yeah. I mean, it is a bit manky. Let's leave it for now. See if we can figure out a way of using it. Also, not necessarily a problem with this wall colour as well. Knock the wall out, make it a kitchen diner. Well, I suspect that what will happen if I do that, and I can feel her already typing. I can feel her already typing away. Lisa is about to say no. Lisa is about to say no to these things. Why can't you sell the old wood? I can. Like, I could sell it, but some of these, so what you get in this some of these houses, Elephant, is that the things in the house you can't buy. So occasionally you come across something that's like, can I make that work in the design of the house? Because I can't buy it again, and so it just makes it a slightly unique thing. Not necessarily something I'm going to keep, but I may well. So let's do the old. Let's just do the old delete of everything first. Let's just check there's nothing that we want to keep. Is that? I don't recognise that either. Do I recognise that? Is that the normal kitchen spice rack thing? Dennis is saying do not knock the walls down. Accessories. Kitchen. Oh right, it's the same. Yeah, I didn't recognise those two little pots. Right, let's all go in then. Might be that you can't get it in this colour. It's a lot less of a problem than it used to be. It used to be that there were loads of things in the game that you couldn't buy off of the workshop, and that you'd find them in the houses. Hashtag follow the rules. But yeah, most of the time now it's stuff that you can get, or you can get it off of the workshop anyway. Let's get rid of that door as well, I think. Oh, this is interesting, isn't it? I'm remembering this house now from the retro house competition, because it's all like a weird tunnel, isn't it? Interesting. It's like a weird. You kind of keep on going round and round and round. Yeah, I remember it now. It's like a TARDIS. In fact, Lindsay, didn't you and Teresa use this house as well? I remember Wes and Nadine using it, but I feel like you used it as well. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll leave those. Oh, that's quite a nice little sink. I wonder if I can clean that. I can. Is that the normal sink? That doesn't... Maybe that is a normal sink, but that doesn't look right. Not this house, but we used the admin house, but completely remodeled it. Because you had the kitchen at the back, didn't you? Which is what I was thinking. Oh, right, okay. Which is what I was thinking was through that door. Yeah, I was getting confused. This is a horrible little house, isn't it? All the things. I like this floor. This floor is cool. We're definitely keeping this floor. I think the thing is, when you do, like, if you keep something like that, you have to just go, like, really, really clean with everything else. Otherwise it looks like it's just tatty. We'll see if we can use this floor. I like that floor a lot. This one not so much. The rest of them, yeah, not so much. Is that it? Did I get every room? Let's get rid of those bloody horrible things as well. Keep it if it's nice, that's what I'll do. Yeah, exactly, Dennis. If you can make it work, sometimes it's difficult to make it work in the sort of the look, but yeah, I generally try and keep it if I can. Wave my broom at the wall for a while. I can see a splodge. Maybe that's an exterior splodge. I need to desplodge the house. This is step 2. Clean the windows. No, let's get the windows open. Get all the old lady stank out. Probably stinks of. I was going to say something rude then, but it probably smells of cabbage and biscuits. Let's just say that. Dirty's outside. Yeah, I think so. Do you think she was a cat lady? I think she was an old lady with many cats. Just one of those old ladies that the kids come and like rattle on the gate, and she stands in the window and scowls at them. She probably had net curtains. A scary cat lady of the neighbourhood. Spray it inside! Wouldn't it be cool if you could just like fill the house up? Yeah! What if that actually works? Like, can I clean the inside? I wonder if you've gotten onto that. I wasn't saying that was something that we did as children. But yes, it was. There was an old lady who, it was a bit like, you know that bit in Home Alone when Kevin like rigs up all of the things that are like automated around the house to scare the burglars off, and he's got like a little railway and like a pulley system so that when the handle, like people come past or something, there's someone at the window. This old lady was like that. You literally just, and it was like a little neighbourhood thing. Bless her, she probably had like, we probably tormented her, but you don't think about these sort of things when you're a kid, do you? But yeah, she was almost like she was on some pulley system. The second you touched her gate or the fence, she appeared at the window. I really want to see if I can clean inside by spraying through the windows. Let's just clean these. Yeah, you don't think about these things as a kid, do you? Especially not as a bored teenager. I just want to see, just for science. Can I clean that? I think I'm cleaning it. I don't know if I am, but I think I am. Yeah, you can. You can do it. Wicked. That's way better. It's a way more efficient way of doing it. This is way more efficient. Except it's not working. That would be really cool. If you could just like fill the house up. Rehydrated cat pee. Exactly. There's years and years of soiled cat pee on the walls. The tea stains everywhere. I mean, judging by the state of these windows, she was a bit of a smoker as well. But there doesn't seem to be any, like, evidence of crack habit, which is quite often a thing in the houses, isn't there? There's usually... Let's just check out the toilet again. Yeah, that's a relative... I don't think I've cleaned this yet. Like, oh, I did. No, I did, didn't I? But I didn't remember it being as horrific or spectacular as they usually are. Yeah, that's... I actually like that room. I sort of don't even mind the walls that much in here. I wonder if we could make this look nice. But, like, shabby nice. Well, she'll see in that room. Everything else is going to get just put back to white, I think. Oh, actually, I don't mind that texture. I usually quite like that texture on the green. Like this looks all right, and I've done that before, haven't I? I did that in the house before where I kept this green texture. Because if you clean everything else up, it can look all right, and you put moulding around the top of it. Okay, let's do plastering. Plaster. And then we'll have to get rid of some of this floor because yeah, definitely this floor doesn't work. So has anyone discovered any exciting new mods, or have there been any good new mods while I've been away? I've seen that there's been seen that Sub-Zero's done a few more bits and pieces, some like fence pieces and stuff that are pretty cool. Is that all the plastering? God, that was pretty generous. This one's alright. This one I think is alright. I think we're all good. But we've still got some muckiness on the floor. Is that outside? So, it was an old lady house. Shall we make it like a super trendy modern house? It's so awkward though, isn't it? So this has to be like your living room. Living room. As you say, this kind of has got to be kitchen. Oh, it's so weird though, isn't it? It's a really odd layout. I think this could be an office or a dining. It's a bit small for a dining room. I think a little office kind of area. Kitchen. And that's going to be a really big dining room if that's a dining room. Thing is, you could have a wall there as well, couldn't you? Could shut that off and have it just as like one side. That might actually make more sense, because that way you get, yeah, I think that makes more sense actually. This is the biggest, I think this is the biggest single room though. This orange one. Tricky. Yeah, it's obviously, I mean, sometimes I don't know if knocking through is always necessarily the solution though, because you'd lose a lot of wall space if you did that. But it would be better to have that open, wouldn't it? Kitchen diner. Straight through that wall. I think this wall's going to go. So then we'd have, I mean, it is a bit odd. I wonder if we went through there. So I think the rules that I said before were that you couldn't change the layout. Like I can't move a wall, but blocking up a wall is alright. So if we were to put a wall through, a door through maybe this side. Big room of the kitchen, the dining room. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Dennis. So this is, well, actually no. What I'm thinking is this is the kitchen. So let's just do this for a minute. So if we were to put, I'm going to take this out. I think this would be a reasonably, yeah, sensible layout. So this is going to go as well. The one thing I don't like about this house is that you're walking straight into the living room, but there's not a lot I can do about that. guess we could look and see if there's like a porch. No, you can't do that, can you? Nothing we're going to do here is going to build a porch there. Oh, maybe. No, you're going to have a wall. You're going to have a window, aren't you? That's never going to work. I guess you could, I guess technically with the sliders, let's just see this. Oh, does that window still actually stick out? It does. Yeah, I was going to say what we could do in theory. I wonder if there's a way to extend that. So actually that becomes that becomes inside space. If you see what I mean. I wonder if I can take this door out and put it back in. I can. So I have this door now. If I wanted, so I'm saying I move this door to here. We'd have to build. Because I can delete these now, can't I? We'd have to build this out and it would be solid. That's the only thing. Let's just have a little look a second. So let's just get one of the sliders and see if one of the sliders would go up to the height of that, because that will tell us if it works or not. Doesn't really matter which colour it is. Full wall. So would we get away with doing that? Do we think we'd get away with doing that? Let's just put it on the line there. That's a bit short, isn't it? I think it's a bit crap. I think you could do that. And then we could make this a hallway. And then that opens into, then that goes into a living room. The thing is, you can't take this out, so it's still always open into a living room. And then we'll go straight through here. Yeah, I don't know about the workshop walls, Dennis. They just tend to not be. They just don't. I just don't feel like they're stable enough, dude. I'm trying to desperately find a way of pronouncing your name, but welcome. You've just said cool and hi. Welcome. I'm from Bulgaria. Welcome. I'm terrible with names. I do apologise, but you're very welcome. I made it to Chuck E. Cheese, so I'm on the bus. In 2 hours, I'll be out of school for the summer. Yeah, boy. Chuck E. Cheese is Chuck E. Cheese like a burger place? So we'd go through here. I think we'd go through this wall as well. Like that. Tench. Pizza place. Oh, well, I guess that makes more sense than a burger place. And has it got anything to do with Chucky, as in Chucky, like the nightmare thing? It's getting dark. I forgot it gets dark. It's so annoying. I wonder if you can just like... Hold on a second. I'm just going to try something. Bear with me 1 second, peeps. I know you're just looking at the... Can you like change your... Adjust date and time. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, peeps. Can I like change the time in order to make it not this time? Set the time zone automatically. Here we go. Right, where in the world is it day? Brazil, it's going to be day, is it? Probably in Santiago. It's daytime. -4 hours from where I am at the moment. Let's go to Turks and Caicos. There we go. I'm changing my... I'm hoping that this is going to work. I'm changing my Windows time. Well, that helped. Oh, no, it didn't, did it? Did it help? I thought I could change my Windows time and then change my game time to real time and that it would move the sun for me, but I don't think it did. What's your idea for this house? Well, I'm going to make it like super modern-ish. It's going to be for like a modern couple, I think. Which is a lot of my houses end up being for a modern couple, don't they? But my immediate idea, which has sort of sparked my enthusiasm at the moment, is that I make this a porch, move the front door to here. I think you can get that green in the game. You can, but not with this texture, I don't think. The name of our Bulgarian friend should be something like Christo Alexandrov. Oh, nice. Good job. Well, if that is close, then welcome. Either way. So let's get rid of these. And tell you what, I'm actually going to keep these just in case I want them again. I'm just going to dish them out of the way for now. Oh crap! Well, not that one. Not that one so much. Sorry, neighbours. Do apologise. New in the area. They're like, oh, it used to be a little old lady that lived in there. It was so peaceful while that little old lady lived there. Now we've got this bloody hooligan who's douching his bloody fence over my house. Oh dear. Right, so the only way this works is if this can block the window and it looks alright. Why is that not the full height of a wall then? I didn't quite mean to do that. Why is that not the full height of a wall? We definitely don't want a window because that would look weird. I just would like to live next door to Toes. I'm a model neighbour, I'll have you know. How about a day or suggest anything otherwise? Right, let's try this. We'll do some experimentation to see if this theory would work. So obviously we're losing a window here. So but we're gaining a room if we do this. Can you put coving that far up? You can't. No. Oh, yeah, maybe you can. Yeah, you probably can actually. I've never tried that, but you can probably put coving on the outside. But I think, unless I'm wrong, let's have a look. Tile. The porch ceiling is higher. But I'm thinking, Dennis, that your ceiling tiles would be at that height anyway, wouldn't they? Yeah. So it's kind of not really going to matter because you won't be able to. Oh, it might look a bit messy from the outside. We'll see if this works. This might not be a theory that works, but I'm in for it now. So if I do, let's just get that again. Ceiling Just check this for a second. Yeah, so you can put those up. And you can put those, we already know this, we can put these over the top of the sliders. So if we go ceiling tile, and what's your house, as in favourite house, do you mean, or what's my favourite house is always the house I've just worked on, basically. So at the moment it is the old bunker house we just finished. I think this could work. It's going to take a bit of effort, but it may end up working, but it doesn't feel like it's part of the it doesn't feel like it's separate. Is there going to be a gap though between that bit? Let's have a look. Oh, interesting. Peekaboo. Peekaboo window we've got there. Brilliant. Can you put lights there? Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Razzle. The lights won't work, will they? Because they'll be outside. In fact, that's the thing I've never tried either. There's a light switch attached to the outside of a house. I probably have tried this before. With a light attached to it. Does that function as a light? Ah, you can't put them up there. Can you mount them to the wall? I think they have windows on the workshop. Maybe you can use it on the steel. Yeah, I've got windows. I have got a window. So I'm going to try that in a sec. So that, but it doesn't switch on. This is getting, this little bit of grass is getting annoying. Just disappear. And let's get rid of that as well. Okay. Window. See, we could use, yeah, the outside lamps I think would work. As in anything from the garden set would work because it will turn on. If you use an interior light outside, you have to place it inside, switch it on, pick it up, place it outside. I don't know if it will stay on though, will it? It might stay on. I feel like it wouldn't stay on over a restart. I hope one day they add multiplayer. It would be cool. I don't think they're ever gonna though, in all honesty. They have pretty much said they would never do it. So let's check that out. So if I put this here, in theory at the moment this should work. We'll check it. What about the lattice window? Oh, it does. Just when you're reloading the game, they're off again. And yeah, okay, that's what I thought. And does that work with spotlights and stuff as well? Interesting, we turned that one on and that one on. What's the lattice? What's the lattice window? What do you mean, Lisa? Oh, hello. The game's having a little breather. So why won't that place? It won't place because of the floor, I suspect. Yeah, these poor neighbours are like, it's the middle of the night. Why are you still working? Oh, yeah, that one from the workshop would work, wouldn't it? Yeah. Just, it would look really different, so you saw it on my tablet, yeah, that would definitely work, that one. See, I think that probably... Maybe we go with the brick. Maybe we try and do it in the brick. We should have less problem doing it in the brick this time because we're not doing a second floor. Get rid of that again. Let's get rid of the floor then. I feel like we've deep dived in straight into a into a crazy, but hey ho. Right. Because the thing is, I can still put the sidings on those. That needs to step back in. As long as it sits on the edge of that, and then I can put the above window bits above that, I think. And don't forget the ceiling is coming across there, so even though there's a gap there, there won't be a gap when we finish because it will be at that height. In fact, we can do it. That will come across like that. I think this will work. Okay, so let's try... yeah, I think this will work. And I'm a little bit less worried about these things moving around, although I still am a little bit nervous of them jumping about. Turn it around, I think it would look better. I'll have a look at it in a sec. Yeah, I guess. Let's have a look. In fact, let's put a wall in. Let's do this. Shame you can't kind of see up there at the same time. That's actually alright. I don't mind that little bit of lip there. That would just look like a little detail. So you're reckoning this way round, Dennis. Do they line up still? They do. And then we need the door frame, don't we? Door. Yeah, I think it can work. There is a door frame, isn't there? There it is. Oh, I feel like this is going to be huge. Light. No, it's fine. It's good size. Yeah, for sure. And we're going to go with this for now. We'll probably ditch it later when we realise it's horrible. It's obviously a bit weird at the moment because we've got grass on the inside, but bear with me. We'll get there. And then we need two walls. We can probably do another window on that side as well. Right, so what we need to be careful of, that we learned from the previous experience of building with these bits, is that any kind of deleting of stuff has the tendency of throwing out the alignment of these blocks for some reason. Is that gonna work? Not not so good that time. Can we accept that little nubbin, a little overhang of the wall there? I don't think there'll be anything I'll be able to do about that. I think we can accept that. Yes, we can. Good. I maybe can put something up there to try and hide it. I don't know though. Probably not. Okay, so we'll do that. That's wrong. That's still wrong. That's still wrong. Man on a galloping horse. What's a man on a what's a man on a galloping horse? Why is it not lining up now? It's not right, is it? Is it that one? I'm confusing myself now. I can't get the brick pattern to line up now. Why is that? Is it because I'm on the side? Maybe they never do down the sides. Oh well. I'm not sure. I mean, I could put siding over the top of this. A man on a galloping horse wouldn't notice that nubbin. Is that a? That's maybe a saying that doesn't. I've not heard before. Maybe have the doorway on that side, path from the driveway. No, I think I prefer it being a corner, like a little turn in. I think that's more interesting than straight. Because we can have a window here. You think that was just me buggering it up, Dennis? Possibly. It's always possible, isn't it? Yeah, you're definitely right. They're definitely supposed to be that way around. Right, so moment of truth. Does the last piece of the jigsaw fit? It does. Gorgeousness. Right. There's our little porch. So let's get some flooring going. We're going to have to deal with that window on the inside, obviously, because it looks rando as hell at the moment. But doing the same in there. And we need to do the ceiling tiles. This is not the biggest one, is it? There's a bigger one than that. Ceiling. I don't want to delete you. I just want to put you in there for now. I think a grey fence has just landed on the front garden in Wirral. There's probably many things in orbit that I've sent. There's definitely a few Master Chiefs floating around the planet. Right. So I think you'd never notice that this wasn't supposed to be here. What should we use as floor then? I think I picked up. I can't remember if I picked up some new floor tiles. So obviously none of these proper floor tiles will work. None of these base game ones will work. Let's just try tile. So none of that stuff will work. But that would. let's maybe go with this. Let's see what this looks like. So we won't be able to do moulding around the whole thing. Obviously, that's going to be a problem. This disappearing wall is a bit of a pain as well. Let's do this so that goes into that corner first. Oh, why does this happen, game? It just shifted, didn't it? I just saw it shift. Just the window just shifted. And that never kind of, for some reason, it never seems to go back in the same, quite in the same spot. Is that overlapping? I've never really thought about it, but one of the things that's weird, isn't it, is that you don't, like, there's no step. There's no step into the house. There's no threshold, is there? There's just a... Everything's on the same level. Which isn't right, is it? There should be a gap there. As in, you should step up from outside into the house, basically. Oh. I wonder if there's a smaller one of those. Parquet. Parquet? One. Oh, crap. Maybe I can use a 4x4? Two-siders work on the outdoor walls better. They are taller. Yeah, I don't know. I've sort of tried a few different ones. They always seem to have like this bit inside is definitely working. That's all right, and this inner edge is going to be fine. Because I can put moulding there. It's just that thing when you delete walls and they just do this little... So it's just shifted slightly. And you can never quite get it back in the same place. Well, we're going to have to do something here to hide this away, I think. Because maybe if we just... shift it all down that way. Let's just try the 4 in there. See if it'll put a... It might give me a bit of leeway under the wall there. No. Crap. Right, we'll have to think of something ingenious to do there. I mean, a little doormat would be fine there, and then maybe just a bit of furniture to cover that up. So let's do the thing that Nadine suggested with the lights there, because that will help. Did I just delete? Did I already get rid of the light switch? Oh, I just moved the light switches inside. Try that again, Dennis. I'm not sure what you mean there, dude. Use one. Use IXI. Lights. CD lights. Let's go with. So my earbuds are being quiet, so I can't hear you. Could you turn up your mic a little? I can't turn my mic up, dude. My mic is actually already peaking. I'm probably a little bit quiet because my voice is a little bit, my throat is a little bit sore, but I'll try and speak into the microphone a bit more. It tends to be that I can't really do that if everybody else says the sound is alright, because it will start to distort. I'll do my best to speak into the microphone a bit more. I mean, what's easier to do is for me to turn the music down, but the music looks like it's already pretty quiet. It's probably just that I'm a bit out of habit of... so that doesn't... Interesting. That should work though, right? Oh, maybe I need to move the ceiling tile and then put it up there? How do I get rid of the how do I get rid of the ceiling tile again? Am I just not reaching that? Oh, there's one. Okay, maybe I'm just not hitting the thing. Oh, there it is. Right, let's just move that out of the way for a second. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit hoarse, to be honest. That sounds weird when you say that, doesn't it? I think I'm a little bit croaky. I always get this when I've not been talking, not been streaming for a while. My voice gets a bit out of practice. Come on, give me the tile. Can't reach it. That'll do. Right, so let's just put that in there for a second. Let's just see if we can get this. Oh, we already established this. I'm being an idiot, aren't I? You can only use the wall ones. I'm being an idiot. Have to use the wall ones. Wall lamps. Won't let you hang indoor lights outdoor. It doesn't count as hanging on the ceiling. Yeah, I had kind of already established that. I just stupidly forgot. So it will let me do this. We've established that it will let me do this. That I can put them inside and then take them outside, and they'll just turn off. They'll just turn off on a restart, but that's not a big deal. That one should place down. Oh, maybe I'm placing it on the window behind? I think I am. Okay. So, at the moment it's not looking too convincing, but it will work. Dumb Toves, how did it do? Hey Jake, how you doing? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Let's go with some steel grey. And we'll paint. In fact, let's not go with some steel grey. Let's go with some silver glacier. I do like a bit of silver glacier. So we need to get rid of the bits that look like, in fact that should be the same colour as that. Let's get those bits grey. Yeah. So then we need full wall. Cream wall, full wall updated. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know there was a difference. I wonder what the difference is between those two. I'm not sure which one I've been using now. Anybody got any idea? Oh, there's a massively different colour. Okay. I feel like I used... Updated has the offset. What's the offset, Renee? Interesting. So it also fits into the corners. I don't... Have I had... Maybe I've had problems with getting it to fit into corners. The trouble is now if I want to delete this, I'm going to get all kinds of problems with my walls. This is going to start jittering around all over the place. Is that... Because that is in the corner. Thing is, we could put a door frame in there, couldn't we? We still would want a door. Let's just have a look. I'd still want a door there, so... Yeah. Yeah. I think we'll go with that one. That's okay. Try one of the newer sliders. Okay, I'll try. I don't know if I've got many of those though. I feel like that's probably the only one I've got. So is she taking down the old ones, or just? I don't. I mean, I guess there is a reason why peeps are having to that you can't just like update the mod to replace the old one. I guess there's a reason for that. It's just so annoying, that little bit of wall. So annoying. Is it actually that piece? Yeah, look, something's out of alignment there. Yeah, obviously if you delete the old ones, but can you not update? You can't update the mod. Why does that not now go back where the other one was? So something has shifted there. This is what fries my brains with this stuff. Because you think you can kind of hide it, but it won't. It's not going to let me hide that. How is that one in a different position? That's it. It's back in alignment now. Both of them shifted. If I delete them, the reason I'm not deleting them, Wes, is because I didn't want... If you remember when we built the house, if I delete stuff, everything goes all out of alignment. Which is why I'm having to painstakingly take them outside to switch them back in. Oh right, got ya. Okay, let's see how this goes. That doesn't feel right already. It's already glitching. Yeah. I mean, it's... Yeah, they're probably wondering. I mean, you can make a nice art installation out of that. Why is that already... Oh, it's shifted the damn walls again, isn't it? Why am I logging? I'm not quite sure why there's like a glitch there in the corner now. See that? Eek. It's still not quite there, this stuff, is it? It's still not quite... I'd love it to be at a point where we could build houses, but it's really not. Even when you try to do something as simple as a porch, it's just painful. I don't personally think those are better. I mean, that cream is like it's like it's backlit. I don't think that's better. I think that's... Like, how's it so bright as that? I mean, that might just be the one I've got, I guess, but these look like they're actually a bit more natural colour. I think this is a cream builder. Cream wall panel. Is that not the same thing? Or you mean cream walls? It's like electric cream, yeah. Emission may be on. It seems to not be right to me. But we'll go with it. We'll stick with it. We'll persevere. Because I'm in for a penny now. And we're an hour and a half in. We're getting there. It's better work. I did a little glitch there, didn't I? I did a little overlap there that I shouldn't have done. Yeah, that's so bright. I can't do it. Yay! Yay! I can't reach them. I can't reach them. The neighbours will... Let's see about making one for you. I'm assuming she'll probably just update this one at some point, won't she? Just look at It's a bit bright though, isn't it? It's a bit crazy bright. I guess if I put lights on it, thank you very much for the offer. Let's just put some lights on it and make it look like it's supposed to be like that. We'll just make it look like it's supposed to be like that. It's fine. It could be something I'd replace in the next one, but now I'm in, I'm not going to replace them. Right, so let's see if we can do the moulding, because that will bring it together. There's the moulding. I can't even remember where the moulding is. It's been that long. I can't remember any of the names. How can I not know any of the names of the moulding? Which ones do I use? Why can't I see them? My brain's gone blank. Walls? Moulding. There we go. Murnum, that's what I was looking for. What are the two I always use? Murnum and Creo, that's what I was looking for. Right, so we won't be able to go along this wall because obviously this is a fake wall. So we just need to go Creo along this wall. And we can go along that wall and up there. Yeah, we'll just pretend. Just pretend. We'll pretend it's all fine. Yeah. Roger that. Who else missed molding time with toes? You all know it has to happen. I know it's a thing we all loathe, but it has to happen. You cannot have them without the mouldings now. Oh, that's interesting, look. Interesting. That's always the most. You know it's the time when everyone goes to get the cup of tea, that's why. Everyone's like, Times is doing moulding. Let's get a brew on. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? No. I can paint the outside wall. You're talking about this wall. I can paint this wall. I can't. The reason why I put the sliders up is because there's a window there. So we're hiding the window. So we're gonna have to do it again inside. Hide the window. Because I didn't want a window into the porch. I thought that would look weird. Yeah, collision with the sliders is a pain. It's the collision with the sliders. It's nothing to do with them being outside. Although I feel like we've had this problem before. Is there not like some weird little... Haven't I not had this before? It's just like the tiniest little mouse movement and you get it. I think it's actually the... I wonder if she's changed the collision of the slider. It's right at the top there. Oh, it's big. Oh, it's bigger. I don't feel like it's usually that big. This bus is so uncomfortable. Who's still on the bus? Just realised I've been calling you Razzle for months instead of Razzle. That's one of those things that doesn't make sense when you read it out, right? I do apologise. I've been calling you Razzle and I should have been calling you Razzle. Obviously, when you write it down, it makes sense. Right, no moulding. Moulding up there then. This is getting more and more compromised as we go. the regret is escalating. We would have been well and truly into this one by now. Right, floor. So we won't be able to do any of that, but we will be able to do rugs. So what can we? Oh, not rug. So we probably could get away with just like. Oh, you can't put a rug. You can't put a rug. On top of those for some reason. I see you. I see you. Oh, is that what you meant, Wes, when you were saying you could paint that wall? Well, it won't. Yeah, I'm going to guess so. Should we just knock this down? Should we just forget this idea? Knock it down. Go back to the basic. I mean, it does help. Yeah, could drop it, couldn't we? Send it to the neighbours. Put the whole thing over to the neighbours. We could drop it. If I can find one that's big enough, maybe we'll drop it. No, don't knock it. But look, the greenness. It keeps appearing, Razzle. I don't like it. Go away. It's not supposed to be there. We can see you. And look. And look. These things bother me. So we can just do like a rug. I'm moving the house just in case I do land in my front garden again. Let's not do that. Let's have a look at what the others are. I keep meaning to get rid of all of these because I don't think I cannot stand that. I really like these rugs, but and I know the person's done it for like a design aesthetic, but if I lived in this house, that would do my head in. I'd be pulling on that all the time, and I'd get some of that nice tape, and then it wouldn't rut up like that because you'd trip over it all the time. Maybe paint the wall cream. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that, couldn't I? This is true. Right, let's look at one of those other ones then. Maybe just one of these. So that's the one I used before, the blue. Hi Plastic Swans, how you doing? Yeah, it was really good, thank you. It was really good. It was changeable weather, obviously, because it was Devon, but yeah, it was really nice to just get a break, to be honest. Hey Sub-Zero, how you doing? No sound at the moment, as in you can't have sound at the moment, so you're not hearing me say hello. I'll say hello in the chat then. Shh. Hello. There you go. Can't hear me saying hello, but I'll say it in the chat. There's a red one as well. Yeah, there's a bunch of rugs. There's always so much stuff on the workshop. It's so cool. As I say, I do have to do a little bit of a purge to get rid of some of the stuff I don't want, but I need to go back through and add some new things. I think I'll use this one. I think I will use this one. The floor panel used is 1 centimeter thick, so you need to make sure your rug is thicker. Interesting. I think that works. And then is it like a welcome? These never show up when I don't want it like that. Matte. Hi Wes. Hey Wes, how you doing? Doormat. I saw it. There it is. Let's go with the one with the doggy on it. So, will that go? No, but will it go here? Oh, it will go there. Okay, so we'll make sure that that floor matches this floor. We'll have to put something in there. We can just probably put a little shelf unit in there, and then we need to fix up this as well. Fix up bookshop. Surfaces. What should we go with? Maybe this guy. Interesting. Interesting. Just noticed we have the fancy door that are just 3 wide instead of 4. We don't have door frames that have this size. Me sad. Well, we don't have the build door frames, do you mean? Or workshop build the door frames. I'll be surprised if someone hasn't done that. I'm trying to think. There's like 2 or 3 people that are making all of this stuff. All of the build stuff is being made by Releaser and is it Dark Hall? I think is one of them as well. Bunch of people doing them. So what can I use there then? Guess I could just gravel it, but that's not really what I want. Maybe just a little be one of these guys. Oh, that's annoying. So why is that? Because that wall is not quite. Now, can I put the door on top of that? I bet this isn't going to work. So that will go in there. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, it was green there for a second. Oh, oh, it was great. Okay, cool. Right, now we've got a threshold. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, anyone that's making stuff on the workshop is awesome in my book. They are the people keeping this game going, for sure. Okay, so that we'll come back and finish the rest of that later. But there's our little porchlet. Right, So the temptation would be to put sliders all the way around this, but oh, that's weird, isn't it? Look, it started jank through the door there. My concern with doing that is that every time this wall shifts, we'll see the glitch through. I think we're going to leave it like that for now. Like, what can we put over that to hide that? Oh, and I'm going to paint that bit of wall, aren't I? It's coming together. It does always slowly come together, doesn't it? It sometimes takes a while, but so let's paint that with the light creme. Creme. Oh, now you're nowhere to be seen. Now we want to paint you. Now we can't see you. There you are. And I'll tell you what we'll do as well is we might do the outside of the building. I think we'll do the outside of the building in just a white, in a white clad. Panels, right? So I think we'll go. Let's go with these. I think. Keep the neighbours up. We've got busy work. We've got busy work to do. Do. Actually, I would guess not. I was suspicious at one point, but that would have been amusing. It would have been amusing if you said, if you were like, "Yeah, she's actually awesome," and then it turns out that it's actually just you. I recognise your name. I do recognise your name. We do quite often do a little visit to the workshop during the stream, but I tend to kind of try and avoid it if I can, because it tends to come up 2 or 3 times a stream, and otherwise I spend half the stream in the workshop and browsing. I've seen a few people. The lady that was doing all the like little food products and stuff has come back this week. Kay or something like that. I think I can't remember her name. I've seen her. She posts on Facebook, on the Facebook group as well. I think she's like K_0x or something. She did all the barbecue stuff. She's posted a load of new things this week. It's quite cool because there's clearly like people with different interests. I've been following the like building parts of it for a long time, and I've tried a number of times on stream, but I've also tried a number of times off stream to make just to get the buildings to work, but they just move. It's just this thing where and I worry it's not something that you guys are going to be able to do anything about. This thing where things move around. It's that weird kind of little explosion that you get sometimes when you move something or delete something. Which is not a massive problem if you're only dealing with something on this scale, because you can just kind of accept that. But what was it? 2 or 3 streams ago we had a whole house collapse because of it. Yeah, K_O, that's it. And I fear that there won't be something that well, I say that. I think the only way that it's fixable is the way that release has gone. I assume that's how you say the name. Like this, I think, is the closest we have at the moment. This concept is the closest we have of building a house. Not individual pieces, just big prefabbed pieces like that. I've said this so many times, but you'd have to have the wall set as well. You'd have to have a floor set, a wall set, and a roof set. and modular pieces, and the less pieces you have, as soon as you get to these pieces where you've got loads. I mean, this has been in the game since this has been in the game since the you know, the very first release. You see that slightly moved. Everything will slightly move as I go through the house, and it just is a crazy thing. Yeah, no, as I said, it's not anything. I don't think it's anything to do with anything you guys are doing, because they had that problem, because it's exactly the same thing. So I built a long time ago, before we had any of this stuff, I built a wall out of these once, a partition wall, by just placing these boxes down and using them like bricks. In fact, they work better now than they did then. But of sorts it worked, but you'll get to a point where something nearby will just be nudged, and you'll have spent an hour knocking, stacking blocks up, little boxes up, and suddenly they'll all just slip out of alignment, and then you want to find yourself a stiff drink. Okay, that's looking better. We'll finish this off down the sides. Yeah, I spent quite a lot of time in the workshop, to be honest, and we have quite a few people come in and out that are workshop people. As I said, I was definitely a big advocate for the workshop a long time ago. It was something that I brought up pretty much every time there was ever a dev stream. I always said, when's the workshop coming? Because I came from playing Ark and knowing that how much of a difference workshop items made to Ark. I knew that they would just not need to make any more furniture. They spent so long making pieces of furniture and new models and stuff. It just wasn't necessary. They could have saved all that effort, given us the workshop ages ago. That OCD eye twitch, yeah. Item that can be put on other items tend to do that. Yeah, that shifting. Yeah. Unfortunate. And most of the time that little imperfection doesn't matter, right? But when you're building a wall out of it, it does. And when you've got stuff stacked on top of it, it does. And the thing is, you can't expect that you're not going to be deleting something, or it doesn't even necessarily seem to be that you have to delete something. Sometimes you just pick something up nearby and it does that. Thank you guys for the workshop items, makes the game so much interesting. You're awesome. Yeah, very true. And as I always say, if you're someone who's watching this and you do use workshop items, do try and make an effort just to give the person a thumbs up or a follow or whatever in the workshop, because they're doing it because they love the game, basically, and that's a cool thing. And that will always be one of those things that will always be a reason why the PC game will be ahead of the console game, unfortunately. I've started tagging my things like rocks with tile and shelf, and it's stabilized them a little better. Oh, interesting. So the metadata you attach to them changes the way they behave. Interesting. One thing I would say that is sort of noticeable that people could be better at in the workshop is just putting your stuff into collections. Because it's in your interest that someone subscribes to as many of your items as possible, I would assume. And if you've made, if you're making these sidings, for example, think about putting them into collections of slidings or sidings or whatever they're now called. So that rather than having to have, because if you put them into a collection, someone can click subscribe to all in collection and not have to click all the buttons to go through all of them. That's one of the things that is definitely not enough people, I don't think enough people realise. The Eve is grinching. What's it? The Eve, is it? It is glitching. Yeah. It's grinching as well though. Stupid Grinchy. Stop being a Grinch. Stupid Grinchy. Eve. It sucks though for organising. What does? What, putting it into collections? I wish we could make folders in the tablets of our own collection and sorting. Yeah, we talked about that before, didn't we? I think it would be really cool. I mean, this is basically a bit of a thing nicked from the way Planet Zoo does it, but being able to like favourite your own items. And I've said before, personally, I think this system doesn't work anymore of having interior design, well, whatever that one is, exterior, or what is this one? I don't remember what category that is now. It should just be that all of these are in there and that you just have a toggle to turn on and off workshop items. I have like 15 collections and more coming. Cool. Yeah, it's just something that definitely will make it easier. Because I tend to go, if you're trying to pick up a whole set, because the thing is, like, even the sliders have got like, and this is not something that is the guys doing the stuff on the workshop have done, but even the sliders have got like 5 pieces to each one or whatever it is. So for a set of like pastel colours, for example, so I'd think about like pastel colours as a, or base game colours or wooden sliders, and just put them all in different collections and all sliders in another group. Just let people be able to do it quickly, because they just get way more, because it is pretty tedious having to sit through, and that's never going to change, because that's nothing to do with Frozen District. That's the way that Steam organises it. It's nothing they can do about it. Sucks to have tagged things as tile and shelf in order to stabilise them. Yeah. Yeah, I think Dennis, you were saying that you thought that was an engine problem rather than that's a Unity problem rather than a particularly an issue with the game. Just tidy that up a little bit. I'm not too fussed about it. 8 billion sliders. Yeah, I can't think of another game that I've played where there are like groups. There are groups of mods like that. Can you please put a panel on the glitchy thing at the back of the house to ease my OCD? Right. What can we do? Oh, can we actually just put can you put like these up there? I can't remember if you can do that. Maybe you can. You can. Is that better? Has that helped? Has that made it better for you? Doesn't seem to have helped. It doesn't seem to have helped. Maybe if we hit it with an axe. Kill the Grinch. Kill the Grinch. No. With a sledge. Ugh. Die, Grinch. Die. It'd be nice if we could make a colour wheel option for people to choose their colour. Oh, well, you're going... You want the moon on a stick, my friend. What you want? You want to lasso the moon and pull it down on a... That ain't going to happen. The colour wheel thing is just a no-no. Like, there's never going to happen. It's never going to happen in this game. I'd love it as well. Don't get me wrong. I'd absolutely love it myself, but... It's never going to happen, and I'm pretty sure they've said that themselves, pretty much straight up. That it's never going to happen. Planet Zoo, you can make groups. No, I mean in workshop items, Dennis. Doesn't help, does it? I don't think I can do anything about that, unfortunately. I don't know why it's having a little freak out. You can't make groups of... So I can't put up, you know, that and a left-facing one in any game on the workshop that I know of. I might be wrong. Planet Zoo definitely can't do it. You can't connect. You can put up like collections, but yeah, you can't do that. You'd still have to subscribe to that one and the other one. You can. The only thing you can do, I think, is have like things that require other things. So that is something that people could do. I can dream now yet. Hey Matilda, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. We've made a little porch. We've made a little porch thing. Dealy. Majig of sorts. On the granny's house, or whatever this one was called. The old lady's house. We've only spent 2 hours doing it, so pretty good timing, really. Right, what can we put in this little nub then? Shoe cabinet. And it is fair to say, I think, as well, that the quality of stuff that people are producing on the workshop is just better. It's just better. It's just better than the devs doing. I mean, I love them to bits, but yeah, it just is better. I don't know if it's because people are getting these models from somewhere else. But yeah, it's definitely better. This is our new favourite thing, isn't it? We're going to use this in every house now. Doesn't that look like a little lovely porch already? We need a little bench for putting your shoes on when you're going out. Little seating area. Bench. Simple garden bench. No. Alright, maybe not a bench. It's been fun, but now I need to go. Go, Mum. I'm not your mum. Feel free to do me any requests if I can do it. Nice one. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Keep up the good work on the workshop. Much appreciate you. Corridor? Oh, I don't remember there being a category of corridor. Maybe there always was. But what can I put here then? I want a little bench thing. It's a shame I won't be able to put pictures on that wall either. I don't think. You have to do mum stuff. Oh, right. Oh, you have to go mum. I see. Thought you were calling me mum. I was very confused for a while. You have to go be a mum. I understand. Roger that. Yeah, the other thing is that would be cool as well, isn't it? It should be a variation of this with blinds in it. There probably is. I probably just haven't got it. Okay, right. You reckon I can put a pickup on that wall? Yeah, I probably can. The only thing I'm not sure about is where the window is now. That's the reason why I'm saying. Because I just want to put one over the window. It won't let me do that, I'd assume, which is going to be bang in the middle of that space. But we could probably put one on either side. Oh, they're set at fixed height. So they just float, do they? They just float off of a wall. Okay, that would work. Cool. Right, where's my bench? Where's my bench option? Living room, maybe? Chairs. Tables. What am I looking for? I'm looking for maybe in the garden stuff, I guess. Oh, it's off of the floor. Okay, that's cool. That would work then. Good tip. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice one. What about this? Oh, that's a table. That's not going to work. It's got a glass top on it. I don't really want to just use that. I'd like something that looks more... My kid said I need to start streaming. Go for it. If a wazzock like me can do it. Oh, there's a curved one. I didn't realise there was a curved one of those. I wonder if we could just kind of put these in there. Oh no, too many things. Too many things. Why? Darn it. We might be going to the workshop then to find a bench. I don't think I've got any custom benches. Well, we have got this daybed thing, but that's not going to... Oh, no, it's too small. Alright, let's do our first daily trip. Let's do our first daily visit then. Over to workshop. Hold on, I'm just trying to get it open. Oh, Steam, why you do this to me? Right. Bench. Upholstered bench by Trillion. Trillion did some good stuff early on. I don't know if she's doing any more stuff. Oh, what's going on here? Breakfast nook. One, two, three. So that's a perfect example, right? I'm pretty sure you can set things up to have required like a required link, like you link it to something else and say, in order to have this, you have to get all 3 of these things. Hey Zoof, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. Because I don't know which one of these things I'm getting here. Is this... Oh, this is part 3, which is actually potentially the one I want. That's quite a nice piece though, isn't it? Vault bench. Let's get that as well. Let's get all of the things. I'm just not doing what I said to do. I did say make sure you give the person a thumbs up, but make sure I'll do that. We shall see what this one's like first. Console table, fine. Is that really all of the... Oh, that's nice as well. I wonder if she's got a white one of those. Check pictures too, yeah, good shout. See the collection. No, there's no collection there. Oh, that's a door. Alright, we won't bother with that. Had my grandson watching the Art Course expedition earlier while I downloaded to him a dinosaur game. He nearly peed when he heard my voice on the video. Oh, bless. Bless. Now that server's still up, guys, by the way, if you want to play on it. Or if you want to reorganise a new tour, feel free. Just got a new external hard drive and have 3,000 gigabytes on it. Have any good game suggestions? Well, depends what you want to do, dude. I mean, this is a good game for like creative building stuff. I mean, you could put Arc on it, and that would take the whole 3,000 gigabytes up, pretty much. Pictures, right? We're looking for pictures. God, there's so many of these. Interesting. Might be here for a while. Scrolling through these. Metallic purple slider. Oh, there's Renee right there. It's just in the chat. Oh, gold. Anyone got any suggestions on a good picture that I can just grab? Or if I'm looking for in the wrong, like, is there a category that would work for this better? Other, expensive, aesthetic, furniture type, item types, painting. I need to save space for PK. I don't remember how big PK is. I don't think it was that bad though. There's a pooch. Creative Steve. But first coffee. Let's have that as well. This is the trouble with this stuff. You could just be here forever looking at these. Midnight Blue Butterfly. I'm seeing a lack of frames, which is a thing that I always gripe about, isn't it? Oh, that one's nice. And that one. It's a shame, isn't it, that it's not made in a better way, that this interface is not made in a better way, that you can just... You know, it's so easy just to grab something and not... I mean, I'm doing it here, not rating these. I've got those already. I think this will probably have to do, because otherwise I'll be here forever. Oh, bless. A bit of Indiana Jones. There's some cool posters gone up. What is that? That's weird. Oh, I wonder how these work. Let's just grab a couple of these. Oh, there's letters as well. We're still looking. I still seem to be looking. Still seem to be scrolling through. This is the trouble. You just end up in a like, alright, just keep going. Just one more screen. Rapidly losing viewers as you go. Last screen. Well, we're at 12. There's only 12 screens. That's what you want, isn't it? Let's have that in the hallway. It's welcoming. Right, that was it. We've done them all. We've completed it. Okay, right. We only wanted a bench. We only went in for a bench. We didn't even get a bench. Why did we not get a bench? Why did it not come up as bench? There we go. Right, hopefully one of these will work. That's not too bad. It's decent, right? It's the right sort of scale. I would much rather this remembered my search as well. Oh, that's too big. Okay, let's go with the other one. Can I maybe squeeze in two? No. Okay, let's do that. And then we'll put some like little books, bags and stuff down there maybe. Why does nothing ever come up? Backpack. Bag. Oh, sack. Gold sacks. Decorations. Oh, there we go. I put in backpack game. I put in backpack. I put in back. Did I not? Maybe I didn't put it in two separate words. Tell you what we'll do actually. We'll move that into the corner. Like that. Oh! Don't worry. There's a bit of there's a bit of aftershock. Don't worry about it. Structurally unsound, but it's fine. A bit of subsistence, subsidence. We need underpinning. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Stupid walls keep moving. It's fine, that is. Don't worry about it. Still playing to the builders and be like, no, it's supposed to do that. That's a feature. It's a feature. Self-ventilating. It's a self-ventilating wall that you've got there, man. You're welcome. Right, maybe we can put like a nice little tree out here. Or something. Like a little... Not you though, because you're not going to go there, are you? Technically we're outside, right? So... all of the plants should work. It's a feature, yeah. It's a feature. I feel like that should work, but it's not going to because it's a garden thing. Hey Mike, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you are doing well. I just want a nice little plant. I guess I could just use a normal one from the normal lands. Plants. Can we use that maybe? No, it's a bit massive. Maybe this guy? Oh, we made a little porch. We've built a little porch on the front of this house, which I think has come out alright, apart from the fact that the walls seem to move occasionally, but that's fine. That's alright, isn't it? No one really minds that in their house. Because I didn't really like the fact that when you came into this house, you came into the living room. So this is where the door was previously. This is going to be a living room space. I've just realised by changing that wall, by putting that door through there, I can't have that wall in that green. Yeah, so we built this little porch on it, basically, this little front bit, entrance bit thing. Don't worry about the fact that it does that. It's supposed to do that. So I'm just trying to find a plant to go in this corner that won't look rubbish. Maybe the yucca or the whatever that's called. Not the yucca. What are those called? Oh, it's a bit big still. I don't feel like just comes in and is like, make it Tudor. Make the house Tudor style. Oh dear. It's a nice idea for a future house, but I can't, in the middle of doing a house, suddenly just switch it to being Tudor. Right, so is this not going on here because there's a rug here? Welcome back, Jake. Stool. A stylish stool. Can we put a stylish... Why can't we put it down on top? Oh. Put picture or something over the door. I want to just put... I'm trying to just do this corner at the moment, but... table. I don't get this thing where it seems to be that you can't use. So I think it's going to let me put a workshop. Oh, that's stupidly huge. Why can't I put over the top of this rug now? Oh, man. Do. So, one of these little console tables would be nice in that corner. Potential. Although that colour is weird, isn't it? Why is it so red? So, it's not going to let me put it on top of the rug. But would it let me put it on the floor and then put the rug underneath it. So it's not a problem with the floor, it's a problem with the rug. God's sake. God's sakes. Why, game? Yes, the sort of thing to do in the Discord though, Micah, not in the chat, dude. So we're back to this problem with this rug again. Why can't I put this rug down, guys? I don't get it. I don't think this will drop if I put this down. Let's just check. I think if I put plate like stuff down on top of this. Oh no, it will drop. It's a workshop item. Maybe overhang and put the plant. Delete the shelf. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So if I did that with slabs rather than a shelf. I'm just trying to think for a second. Does a plant drop? Because yeah, not everything drops, does it? So if we just do that for a minute. So that does drop. So that would fix it. Okay, so let's take the table back out, put the rug back in. No, don't put the rug back in yet. Build the floor up first. Slab. Let's use one of those. No, let's not use one of those. Oh, true. True. When I delete the walls, will shift, won't they? What if I just move them? I mean, there's not too many walls there. I don't mind fixing those walls back up again. So that should be enough. If I take that one out. I don't think it is quite as bad when I like move them away and do it. Right, I should be able to put the rug back in now. Yeah. That can stay there for a second. And now, it wasn't actually that I wanted to use, was it? Because it's massive. Oh, wasn't that? Was it? I was using a house plant. Decorations. What about that guy? Well, that's not bad scale-wise. It's going to be a bit small when it falls, though, isn't it? Swiss cheese plant. Okay, and then let's take that away. Yeah, well done, Razzle. Good thinking. Okay, so let's get rid of those now. Hopefully nothing's moving around in there too badly. And then I think we just need like a couple of pictures and then like some shoes and whatever scattered about a bit. Shoe. Like a pair of shoes. Kind of just there. And we'll pretend that book bag is a bag from an adult, not kid. It's not a kid's bag. Okay, cool. Right. So let's look at these pictures then. So, what do we think these come under? Paintings. Wide Oriental painting. Okay. So that one isn't one of the ones that we were being told was going to work, unfortunately. Interior design. Accessories, no. Decorations, clocks, pictures. There we go. Stack of canvases. Let's just have a look at these for a sec. Is that placing? No. It looks like it's going to place on that wall though. Okay, so she was talking about something that would place off of the floor and that had a fixed height. So it's obviously not these. What about this cherry blossoms one? Is that going to place? Oh, it does. Shame it's tiny. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. What about these guys? Oh, that actually looks like it's painted on the wall. How cool is that? No way. You must have these guys. They can be our pooches. Those could be our pooches. This one is called Stephen and this one is called Gilbert for some reason. No, other way around. That's clearly Stephen and that's Gilbert. Brilliant. Oh dear. That's clearly just kind of glitched into the wall, but they kind of work, don't they? They look like they're painted on the walls. These are cool as well. I like that. Make a dog called Dog or Doggo. No. You didn't. You must have misheard. Let me tell you again. Stephen, Gilbert. Stephen and Gilbert. Not Dog or Doggo. There's different dogs. Okay. Anything else we want to put in here? I guess that could kind of go somewhere. I'm quite excited about these pictures that go on like any old wall though, because that's pretty cool. Maybe we should go looking again. Who did I get them from then? Let's just go looking again, guys. I know you probably all hate it when I do this, but kind of like looking in the workshop. Let me get something that's kind of cool like this. I feel like we've got to just engage with it a second. More dogs. Right, where did I get those from then? So I oh gold. Oh gold. Subscribed items. So these are actually from Renee. Okay, sweet. So let's definitely give that a little one of those as well. I don't really know what those things are, but I think that's a nice thing to do. Right, so let's go and look at her collection. Oh no, that's not where we want to go. We want to go in there. No, that's not what we want to do, is it? Workshop items. Oh my goodness, what in the world? It's got 107 pages of stuff. Let's give her a follow as well. How do we get to just pictures? It's so painful, isn't it? Using this thing. It's so painful. This is so painful. Why does it not just easier? I want to find pictures by this person. Workshop items. And there's no search. Why is it so dumb? I mean, Steam's got such a monopoly of the whole thing, right? But it's just dopey. Okay, right. So I'll go. In fact, I was in there, wasn't I? Other. No, it wasn't that. It was item types. Painting. Okay, so these ones all in theory, because they're by the same people. Watercolor elephants transparent. Well, that's kind of intriguing. Oh, it's a wall decal. Interesting. Oh, these are supposed to be used like this. So that is just a decal. So it's just going to place on the wall without a frame or anything. It's on a transparent background. That's really cool. Ice blue butterfly. I want to look at that butterfly as well. So I've got the two dogs. Unicorn. Let's get that as well. Alright, we'll go back. So if I just put in decal. Oh, those are so cool. So they have no... yeah, that's so cool. Love these. More of these, please. Let's have more of these. I wonder if you can get rid of it once you put it down. You can. Oh, it's not quite transparent. Not quite as perfect as I thought it was. It's a little bit more annoying, actually. I wonder if they're all like that. No, they can obviously not make them properly transparent. That's weird though. So these work because they've because they used over the sliders. In fact, they probably do work. If you use them in conjunction with the sliders, they probably do work. Because you probably get that effect that I'm getting out here, where it just kind of glitches in enough that you don't see the border. It's a bit of a random combination of things. We won't do that. Anyway, right. I think the hall is done. I think we're done. I think we're done on the little hall after 2 hours and 40 minutes. Wowzers. Right. Let's have a little plan, and then I'll do a little bit of painting. So, as I said, this is going to be the kitchen. Oh, actually, I meant to take that out, didn't I? This wall's blocked up. Right, this wall's blocked up. We've got to fix this wall behind me that's got the weird window glitch on it now, because it's a weirdness. But I thought maybe this would be nice as like a little music room. So we'd have living room, little music room. This would go through into the kitchen, dining room, out. Oh, sorry, not dining room. Yes, dining room. Outside, and then the rest of the house is basically then just bedroom, bathroom, bedroom. Makes sense? And then like just a little something in that little nook for something's sake. So let's get some lights going. Let's get rid of that rubbish. What we might do just with the last bit of time, because obviously I've spent absolutely ages doing that, as is my way, is we might just get some of the basic things done. We'll put lights all through just so we've got some light on, and we'll get some of the basics done just to get it all back to like a bit of a blank canvas. But I think that'll work as a layout. I think that'll be pretty cool as a layout. This is going to be dark, isn't it, with this? But I think this room I'd actually would quite like to keep green. Not this back room. Let's just do this with the spots just to get it all lit. And we'll do a whitewash through the rest of the house. Not sure what that can be yet. Can that be used? Where is that? Well, that could be used in the bedroom, couldn't it? That bit of space. Let's give that bit of space back to that room. Technically this is cheating, but welcome back. Okay, so that will just give that extra little bit of room to that, because this is pretty pointless, this little bit. So yeah, we'll give that back to that room. So what did I say this is going to be? I'll tell you what we'll do actually. We'll just kick this back in a touch. And that might be where the oven is or something. Not necessarily in that corner, but just to remind me that I'm going to do that. Yeah, it's a bit small for a pantry though. I did think that, Dennis, but it is a bit small. I'm breaking up. Am I? Am I back now? Looks all right on my end, so it might have just been a temporary thing. Do 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 do. Yes, you were, but back now. Okay, cool. Stupid interwebs. What did we just do there? There's a light there. Okay. Okay. Yes, I think I'll keep this green. I might even keep this floor, you know. The only issue with keeping that floor is that if I could get that, I wonder if I can get that rug to sit there and then put the door on top of it. Maybe I can. Oh, I've got a bit of moulding missing there as well. Shoddy work. I've got a little bit of paint on there. Yeah, I have. I wonder if I can do that. Did it just go green for a second? Maybe that was just inside, wasn't it? Not going to have it. So maybe I can't use this floor. That's alright. It's probably a bit tatty anyway. Let's get rid of it. I don't need to get rid of those, but I'm getting rid of them anyway. Never mind. Floor panels. Let's go with a parquet, I think. So, I think if you have something like this, we might go with some carpet at some point in here, but if you have something like this with this, like, God, it's really dark. Just try paint about the door green. This is not whatever you're saying, Dennis, isn't going to work, dude. It's the texture. The colour might be the same. We might have this colour in game, although I'm not even sure we do. But if I paint over that, it will flat. It will just be a flat colour. And what I'm trying to keep is that texture. I'm going to have to do it on this wall. I've got that little stupid bit of grass there as well, which is annoying. What I need to do... Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I thought I'd be able to put the floor there. That's annoying. So can I put a... Can I maybe put a block, like a slab down there? Like one of those sorts of things back in that slot? Maybe like... Sometimes this works because it puts the... just kind of glitches this through. Yeah, that's fine, that works. And then that can go there. Oh, but then you get that. Should I just paint above? Yeah, I'm not sure I understand what you mean, Dennis. I'm not following you, dude. Unfortunately. Walls. Oh, no. Decorations. Creo. Okay. So is it better to have... I don't know. Is it better to have that glitching like that? Or have no tile there? feel like that annoys me more. I don't really know why I can't put that down. Because I guess technically that's outside the house, isn't it? So if I brought the door in, that would do it. That's better. And can I now put the mat? That's better. That kind of solves the problem. I've now got another little weird bit there. And I need another slider then. Yeah, I think it needs a door. I think it needs a second door. So, is there a slider for inside door? So, cream. Outer wall, under window, full wall, above door, above window, above door. I could put a frame there. I think the door's all right though. I think it makes sense to me that there's a door. Oh, you're saying put a frame here? That makes sense. I wonder if it will let me do that. I suspect it might not. Just put that there for a second. Is that like shocking white? It is, isn't it? It's different white. All the good ideas today, Razzle. You are on fire. Yeah, good shout. That's much neater, isn't it? Much neater. Cool. Okay. Okay, so this back wall, because I've done this, is going to have to be painted. So let's just paint that. I think we're actually just going to paint that white as well. Yeah. I think we are just going to paint that white. Because we've got this dark green and we've got the dark floor. See what I mean about is losing that texture. It's a shame because it would be nice to keep that texture, but it's losing it. But I think if we make the ceiling, if we put the... Oh, crap. No, it won't matter. If I... Oh, I was just going to say, if I don't finish painting it, it won't matter. See how much I was looking forward to the stream with all the ideas. Did I finish painting that? I don't know if I finished painting that. That's fine. We're going to leave it like that. So that's going to be nice and crisp. The floor's going to be like this. I don't know how much I'd lose if I went to if I reloaded. I don't think I've properly finished painting it. If I have, it doesn't matter too much. I'll do something. I might just I might just put an extra wall in there and make that white and have it just look like it's supposed to be like that. It's retrievable. Right, I apologise. There is going to be some moulding. There's going to be some moulding action. Why can't I never remember where they are at the moment? So Creo. Walls moulding, floor mouldings. Walls moulding. It's not that complicated. I don't know why I can't work it out. Right, and I don't usually use this one, but I think I'm going to use the lacquer one because of that texture. Because of that texture, I'm going to need to paint that inside of that window as well. Because of that old styly texture, I think I'm going to use this. Yeah. Alright, I have a question. Do we think I need to put the ceiling tiles in before I do the moulding? So that is lacquer. I can never remember if I need to put this, because I want the ceiling to be really nice and crisp white as well. Because if I make everything around that kind of janky looking wall look crisp, it will look like it's supposed to be like that, and that'll, if you see what I mean. I go kind of like hyper ornate with everything else around it. It will look like it's supposed to be like that. Not that I just haven't done it. It doesn't really matter anyway. We all love doing the moulding, so we're doing it again if I have to put the ceiling tiles up. Lacquer. It does not matter. Okay, cool. Good man. It's coming along, yeah. Little by little, and we've got until the luxury flipper DLC comes out to finish this house, which is what do we reckon, like 3 streams away, if we're all being optimistic. Yeah, I think that's alright. I'm alright with that. In the year, well, it should be out in the next month, hopefully. Ceiling tile, 1 meter by 1 meter. Oh no, I don't want the mirror. Ceiling tile. It's not looking as crisp as it usually does. That usually looks like it's a much. Usually looks more white, doesn't it? It's just got the. It's just a flat texture. I feel like it's usually brighter looking, but that's all right. I think that is definitely helping. It's just starting to lift those walls to look a little bit more like they're supposed to be, like that. I don't really want to overlap them this way. In 10 days you're going on vacation. Awesome, dude. Did you tell us where? I can't remember if you said where. Apologies if you said where you're going. Oh, missed a bit of moulding, and I haven't forgotten there. Not here to crush your dreams, but the luxury might not come in May. We stumbled upon some major issues and fixing it is kind of troublesome. No worries, I don't really mind. Oh no. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, good. Yeah, that's definitely coming along. And I think even like the modern lighting helps as well. So let's do the bottom bit as well. So walls, molding, floor moldings, and I think again we'll go with the most kind of ornate looking ones. Oh, you did say, yeah, going to the Grand Canyon. That's so cool, dude. Have you been before? Oh, loading. Okay. Well, we definitely don't want you. Horrible little thing. No, that's not necessary, Toast. There we go. We'll get rid of you later. Umika. So my memory of the Grand Canyon is that it is like... It's going to be your first time? Awesome. It is so big that it is almost like... I remember thinking it didn't feel like it was real because your brain couldn't really like there's no kind of like reference because it's so big, everything is so huge, and so I remember thinking it looked like it was all just painted in front of me, like it was a film set. It's really weird. Maybe you'll see what I mean when you get there. But it's like so enormous that it's like yeah, it doesn't look real. You can't quite get your head around what you're looking at. And it was really still when I was there as well, which I think helped. Bet I'm not going to. Oh, sorry, knocked the microphone. Betting I'm not going to be there after this time because I live 15 hours away. You never know that, dude. You absolutely never know that. Yeah, when I was your age, I wouldn't have thought I'd been to some of the places I've been to, and you know, yeah, I've been to New Zealand 4 times, and that's about as far away from the UK as you could possibly get. Door frame. The more you travel anywhere, even if it's like a little bit of distance, the more you realise how small everything is. Driving? Oh yeah, are you driving there? Because it'll break your record for longest time in a car. I think that's looking pretty smart now with that green. I do like that green. I think we just run the white along that wall. It's difficult. It's going to be tricky to lay this out though, isn't it? Because it's all kind of corridor-y. This is the problem with a room like this. You end up with a big kind of corridor. That's why I put the door that way as much as I could, because I'm hoping that I can kind of have it come in and you turn that way, and so the living room bit of it has to be in this kind of section here. Tricky though. I think it would be 5 streams before we finish the house. I think even that's ambitious, Dennis. I think even that is optimistic, dude. I appreciate your faith in me. We built a porch. I mean, what do you want? What do you want from me? I built a porch in a street. It took me 2.5 hours, but I built a porch. I mean, there wasn't even a porch here. Look, Stephen and Gilbert, Godfrey. Sorry, Godfrey, Gilbert. I can't remember your name. Which one was it? Stephen and Godfrey. I can't remember. Something like that. They think they're happy with our porch. They're happy with our stream effort. You think 9 streams? I don't think we've spent 9 streams on any house. Maybe we have. I can't say that. Maybe we have. Gilbert. Yes, that's it. It was Gilbert. Full wall. That's not the one we were using, was it? Sunny day, pale solid yellow full wall. Interesting. Potential. Right, so I haven't got a big problem in this room because I can make this a bit smaller. I can just go straight across here. But I'm going to lose the option for. Yeah, okay. I'll bear that in mind. I'm going to lose my moulding in this room then if I'm doing this. Actually, do you know what? Why am I not just building a wall? I don't know why I'm making that so complicated. I can just build a wall there, can't I? Yeah, I can build a wall right in front of that window. And then I can use it as a window, as a normal one. I haven't done that for a while actually. That was something I should get back to, but there was I had an idea ages ago about doing this kind of room with a view sort of idea. That there would be a little series of will that forest green slider work? I don't think so. I'll show you what the difference will be. Yeah, I had this idea that I'd do this room with a view thing, that there'd be a little series of videos that were like basically set in different locations. So I'd block out I did it with the beach house and the log cabin. I've just like created a view out of the windows, out of pictures. See what I mean? So it's the same colour, but without that texture, it doesn't look the same. See, it's got like a dusty colour to it, and obviously you get the plaster effect. So if I was to place it there, it would clash. It would just clash. I'm happy with what I've got there. I think it's alright. Might leave that brick. Paint this one in though. But yeah, we might get back to that idea at some point. That it will just, yeah, so you can. I think I had the idea that I was going to do like a Manhattan loft sort of thing with one of the houses. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that with one of the mezzanine, that mezzanine house. That might be pretty cool. So if you haven't seen that log cabin video, basically what I did was I just put. In fact, it'd be even easier to do it now. But you put a picture up on a wall and you put windows in front of it. So you just create a window in front of your picture. So you basically build across like that. But on this wall, you've put a big picture that's like a view, and then that's your. So if it doesn't make sense from outside, and everything from outside has got no windows on it, but it's kind of cool from inside. It works pretty well. Door. Door frame. There it is. Oh, that's the wrong one again. In fact, that moulding on the floor is different, isn't it? It's a lighter white than that. That is the pure white. Well, it's not even that, is it? It's somewhere between the two, but I think that's better. No expensive furniture in the hallway. Who asked you, Gilbert, or whatever your name is? Oh no, that's our dog. Dog is Gilbert. Don't get them confused. That's Jantar or something. Door frame. Let's just have a look at this for a second. That's kind of cool. I wonder if we could use it. I don't think it would really work there. But a space where you've got like a really dark hallway, that would work really well. In fact, we've got a little dark hallway here. So that's going to be my little music corner, I said. I've got two light switches going on there. Living room, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, dining room. Yeah, I think this will work as a layout. I think the biggest challenge is definitely this living room. They're nice windows, aren't they? They're like Georgian windows. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at a sofa. I think we're pretty much coming to the end of the stream, but let's just have a little look at a sofa and see if we can suss out an idea of a layout for next time. I'm a big fan of these at the moment. Just because they look nice and modern. And that one I like as well. So, not this colour, but let's just have a look. How would this work? This is going to be a pain. This is difficult as a layout. So you could definitely have it so it's like the back of the sofa is creating the corridor. I think that's kind of what you got to do, but you're not going to get. I guess we could put a chair there, but I feel like a chair would probably be better there. This is difficult as a layout for sure. TV. I'm just roughly kind of trying to map this out for a second. I think this is massive, isn't it? Yeah, kind of. I always struggle to find a piece that works as a TV stand, because a lot of the ones in the game are just kind of big. See, if I do that, I'm going to lose I'm going to lose the kind of separation because I can't put a chair there looking at the back of the telly. Let's just get rid of that a second. I'm just going to really quickly roughly do this just to get an idea of a layout of what could work. So we'll go with like pretty much what we always go with for a TV table, just for a sec. So this is not really ideal, but this is such an awkward layout. Give the TV back, dude. Excuse me? Excuse me? Armchair. What have we got? Nice armchair from the workshop. See, I think these are kind of big, aren't they? That's pretty big. Rich looking. So I think something like on scale with that. What can we use here? Could go back to one of these kind of dudes. Let's just get the layout. See, I don't think that's really right. It needs to be like a tall backed chair, but none of those chairs are nice that we've got. Keep doing that. I don't mean to do that. I just want to search chair. I want like a Sherlock chair, like a. I don't think we've got any in game. Maybe workshop wise, but and I don't like these. I need to get rid of those because they've been in my list for ages. The legs are too skinny. They just don't look like they look like they'd snap. That one's not as bad as the other one, but parlour chair. About that guy. Oh, that's only in the orange. No, that's not going to work. Let's try that parlour chair for a minute. We might just leave it in there for a minute. See what it looks like layout wise. Let me just get that in there, and then I need a rug, and hopefully the rug will make it all feel like it's separated off. Go with something. No, not as big as that. I never remember which one I've just done. Was it that one? Let's do 11. See, that is definitely helping. That is definitely helping to separate that into like its own little zone. And leaves you that little corridor, but it does need to be sized a bit smaller. Can we get, so we've done 19 and 11, so I haven't done 16. That's big again. 7. And this is the one we've got out in the hall. Maybe the red one? Maybe they're like... I'm not sure this will work though. Classic flowers rug. What's this like size wise? It's not quite right. It's getting close though. I can feel it getting close. Wide Persian rug. I might have to do a search between the streams for a rug. Oh, what's that one like? Large rug, 400. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that is actually... That might do it. That actually might do it. And maybe if we just bring that in just a touch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether to set it up the other way around with the chair like looking, everything kind of looking towards that corner a bit more. That just doesn't feel right. I don't know. I think I'll have a little look at another chair option between the streams. Let's just put a coffee table in. The coffee table will make a big difference as well. Maybe that guy. I don't know. It needs a bit of work, definitely. It's just it's a tricky room because of that, the corridor nature of it. Because what you don't want to end up with, because if you just end up with like this, which is what I'd be tempted to do, it looks like a waiting room. See, I mean, like quickly that just turned into a waiting room and not a living room. And you definitely don't want the sofa like here, because that's even worse. You could maybe have it that side. But we should tackle that on the next one. I think that's not a bad... It's not a bad start. I feel like I've got a picture of what this house is going to look like. Just getting past the challenge of this living room is definitely the issue. I'm not sure there's anything I could do... I mean, I guess I could move that door in there. But actually, I don't know if that makes it any easier. I still think it's a problem. Hey Ben, you're coming in right at the end of the stream, unfortunately, dude. Living rooms are the bane of my existence. Yeah, well, this one in particular is tricky. It's definitely tricky, but just because of the way, yeah, because of this sort of this three-way corridor thing. It's way easier when you've got like if you've got a living room as like a destination. When your living room is like a middle point in the house, it's really difficult. But this house doesn't really lay itself out in a way where it would really make any sense any other way round. I don't think. I think this is definitely the most sensible room to be a living room. So living room, little kind of music room, come library, come snug area. Kitchen, dining room, and then bedrooms and bathroom that way. and we made the little porch. But I think this is all right. I think we've, as a little start, that actually looks all right. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm considering making the brick all the way down that wall, but I don't know if it'll match up close enough for it to not look wrong. And I'm still not sure about the door either. We might ditch the door. Right, peeps. Thank you very much for watching. It's very lovely to be back. Appreciate everyone. Appreciate there's not been a stream or video for, or what is it now? Just over 2 weeks, is it? Anyway, appreciate your patience. It was a very nice holiday. Very much appreciate it. Thanks for all the help, peeps, and all the suggestions as ever. And I shall catch you guys same time next week for House Flipper, and then there'll be what am I doing? I'm doing a stream on. I'm doing another stream. I'm doing a Planet Zoo stream on Sunday, and some other bits. Can't remember when. Oh, there's Twitch back tomorrow. Yeah. I'm not really with it. Take it easy, peeps. Happy birthday again, Lindsay. You're a little star. Take it easy. Catch you all guys on the next one.